Hello and happy birthday to all of my beautiful Taurians out there. Welcome to your tarot card reading for May 2024. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Jane, and in these readings we really go through a tarot card prediction and astrology prediction. I really try my hardest to link these two together to give you the most accurate predictions that you can possibly get here on YouTube. So we are going to go ahead and get right into this. If you are interested in a private reading, I've made some changes to my offering, and as of May 1st, those will be made available on my website for booking. So if you're interested, the links can be found in the description box and the pinned comment down below. So be sure to keep your eyes open for that. I'm very excited to be connecting with all of your energy this month. It's a very exciting month as we have Jupiter coming into Gemini at the end of May. We have Taurus season. We have Venus and Mars in rulership. We have really wonderful things happening in the sky that are going to help push us forward. So with that being said, you're welcome to check out your sun, moon, or rising sign. If you're brand spanking new and you have no idea, just check out your sun sign. That's fine. And if you're kind of exploring, please check out all three of those signs to see which one resonates with you the most. Some readers will resonate with different placements. So if you resonate more with your sun or rising with me, then that would be who you would watch with me. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Thank you all again. You guys know I love and appreciate each and every one of you for being here. So let's go ahead and get started. Hello, Taurus, and welcome to your May 2024 tarot card reading. I'm going to go ahead and get started with some oracle cards for the month. So let's see what comes through. We have some really beautiful transits going on. Your ruling planet, Venus, is home. So she's in your sign. We've got Jupiter in there too. We've got the sun. Eventually Mercury will make his way in. So Taurus is heavily activated right now. So this card says the ship has sailed. So there are probably some opportunities or some things, some circumstances that I think they're just gone and done away with. Okay, there's no need to cling, there's no need to hang on, there's no need to try to get something back. I think it's much better to just really look toward the future and look toward tomorrow and what you can do today in order to prepare for tomorrow, and really just allow yourself to flow right now. I think just that Jupiter-Uranus conjunction, which happened back in April, on April 20th, really was that marker of like, all right, it's time for the change to truly take hold. And a change means really embracing things that are different, and trying to hang on to things that are from the past. It's just, I don't know that that's going to be the best tactic or the best mental route for you. So this is about freedom. This is about finding freedom. It's about finding space and finding the new and attracting new things and bringing new people into your life. And I think that can be a very refreshing approach as we go through May. It's a new season. We've got springtime. Things are coming to life. Well, I guess it depends on which hemisphere you're in, but it's just that time of year. So I think it is about refreshment for Taurus. It is all about refreshment. So let's see. I'm going to pull out a card with a question on it. Oh, does my life have room for more pleasure and play? Well, when Venus is in a sign of rulership, especially one like Taurus, the pleasure of life is really important. And focusing on ease and relief, again, that's probably going to be a big word for the month of May, is just the feeling of relief and feeling that sense that things can finally start, really moving forward in a productive manner. And I'm going to read the back of this. It says, in what area are you lacking pleasure right now? Maybe in certain relationships or with work. Is it possible to shift the seriousness of life to experiencing a more creative, wild, and playful side of you? I really love that for you. Something to contemplate, something to think about, and something to maybe come back to, kind of every few days and really think about, how can I bring more enjoyment into this aspect of my life? So let's see what comes through with the tarot cards for Taurus. Oh, even that Six of Cups really speaks to that element of pleasure and play. I often see the Six of Cups as being really imaginative. You remember when you were a kid and you used to like play outside and you'd come up with all different scenarios and games, and it was just such a creative time. And we are moving into a really creative time as Jupiter comes into Gemini at the very, very end of May, which is the beginning of Gemini season. And I think Jupiter in Gemini just naturally is going to have that playfulness, that curiosity, the passion, that movement, that kind of going from here to there and really trying all sorts of different things. And I think this is going to be an expansive time. And I think throughout the beginning and the middle of May, we're going to feel that build up. There's going to be kind of a hypercharge of energy as the sun comes into a conjunction with Uranus as well. And so we just kind of have this more electric feeling. And it really is about transcendence and elevation, really elevating yourself, elevating your life, your lifestyle, and all sorts of things. And with the Two of Coins, there are going to be things that, again, this goes really well with the ship has sailed, because there are going to be things you just have to like let go of. You're going to have to drop the ball and say, this is just not a priority right now. This is not important. And as much as I would like to do this, or I would like to have this, I think maybe there are other things that are just more important. And with the Emperor, this is about making executive decisions and being powerful and being kind of that dictator in your own life and saying what is acceptable and what is not. And when you're dealing with other people, you know, really making sure you have that strong boundary, making sure you have that sense of confidence. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, just be confident if you deal with confidence and self-worth issues. But I do think having Venus in your sign really helps you to align and helps you to kind of come back to what you value most. And if you can align yourself to what you value most, it can be a little bit easier to set those boundaries and easier to kind of prioritize yourself as much as possible. Let's not forget, not only is Venus in rulership, but Mars is in rulership as well. Okay, as of April 29th and 30th, the very last couple of days, Venus and Mars both move into a sign of rulership. Both Aries and Taurus are very much about you, your sustainability, your autonomy, your independence, your ability to do what you need to do for you. And while there are other people in your life, and I know that you've got spouses, you've got children, you have coworkers, you have friends, you have parents and siblings, and you know all different types of relationships, right now the changes are so much about you. And it really does have to be like Taurus first, and everyone else will just have to kind of deal with what transpires. Okay. So there's a lot of room for transition if you want it. And of course, Mars in Aries is going to demand that things actually happen. I think the Sun in Taurus is going to demand that things actually happen. And it's not about just talking about it. It's not about thinking about it. It's not about feeling about it. The thing about having an Earth season is it's about implementation and application. It has to be implemented. It has to be applied in order for it to be relevant and in order for it to actually help you. So, you know, there's going to be kind of this bulldozer kind of push. And I see with the Emperor card here that you really are going to take this seriously, because I think the pain, like the ship has sailed, like you can't go back even if you wanted. You can't hold on even if you wanted. You can't, there's nothing to grasp onto. It's not there anymore. It's literally slipping through your fingers. So you might as well just brace yourself and prepare yourself for the change and the development and the growth and the passion and everything that I think 2024 is really about to bring with this Jupiter movement into Gemini. Okay, and there's going to be movement. It's not going to be that structured. It's not going to be very organized. It'll probably be kind of chaotic, but at least there will be movement. Okay, Oh, I say movement, and then we get the Hanged Man. Of course, the cards are going to come out and completely contradict what I just said. But I don't know. The Hanged Man, it's not, I mean, it's that you're in a current, like you're kind of caught in this river, this oceanic current that's so strong. I mean, it's, you don't really have a lot of control over this push, you know? We do have Pluto retrograde beginning very 1st of May, May 2nd, actually, Pluto retrograde begins. So even though Pluto is retrograding, he's still in Aquarius. So there's still going to be that future focus, that future oriented kind of quality, especially as the sun comes into a conjunction with Uranus itself, which is associated with Aquarius. Okay. So the Page of Wands as the reversal, there may be someone in your life. I am feeling like there's a partnership or a friendship or some kind of one-on-one with someone else that is kind of pushing all this other stuff through. It's like you may be waiting for someone else or waiting for an opportunity or the new job or waiting for something. But again, I don't see Taurus really wanting to sit around and wait. I see Taurus wanting to take action and so if something or someone is holding you up, you're going to find a different route. All right. And I feel that there is a little bit of a hunter energy coming through with that Emperor. Okay. That there's like a search quality. You're searching, you're hunting, and you're not going to let someone else's delay or some opportunities delay you from still going after what needs to be done in order to accomplish your goal. I think Taurus right now is a little bit, there's kind of like a circuitous nature where you can bend and evolve your plan a little bit right now if you need to. It's going to be a little bit easier to do that. And I even think Mars in the 12th house can be somewhat beneficial for you because there can be a lot of, even Mercury still being in the 12th house throughout the beginning of May. Mercury does not come into your sign until the 15th. Okay, so we have like the first couple of weeks of May where Mercury is still in that 12th house. He's not retrograde anymore. He's moving direct. He's trying to gain speed here. But in the 12th house, there can be a lot of downloads and a lot of ideas and a lot of spark, and there can be creativity there as well. So that can be beneficial for you in terms of how you navigate through delays and obstacles and hiatuses, because especially other people, when other people are involved, there's some things you just really don't have a lot of control over, you know? And with the World card, there is that indication that something big is coming to an end. The reversal can feel, both these cards can indicate delay and things slowing down and things not really happening as quickly as you would like. But just because things aren't happening as quickly as you would like, it doesn't mean you're just going to pout. And doesn't mean you're going to sit and do nothing, because that's clearly not what an emperor would do, right? What an emperor would do would be, okay, well, then what can I do, right? It's going to hunt for a new solution. And I do feel like the emperor does carry a significant weight on his shoulders in terms of like, this is my life, therefore it's my responsibility. This is the lifestyle I want, therefore it's my responsibility to go get it. It's my responsibility to make it happen. He shoulders the burden on himself and does not expect others. And that's why when something kind of doesn't come through or delays or something kind of goes awry, it's not going to be a problem for Taurus. You'll probably just say, okay, well, that's fine. The ship has sailed, or this is not, I guess it's not an option right now. So fine, we'll find another ship. And you actually may open some really incredible doors because other doors close. And yes, the closed doors may be frustrating. Yes, the closed doors might be even irritating. But I think if you go into it with the attitude of maybe it's the best thing, you'll be great. And let's see what else comes out. Yeah, there does seem to be something about like with other people, things just kind of going a bit wonky. Communication breakdowns, maybe some client issues, some relationship things going on. But not bad. Like there's definitely nothing negative coming through. It just feels a little bit like annoying and like, oh, this is so ridiculous. Like, this is ridiculous. I can't believe we have to deal with this. It's very inconvenient. There's not a lot of flow or fluidity between you and someone else. And like the collaborating energy just feels quite stagnant, which is probably another reason why you're like, fine, I'll just do it myself. Now, there's times to do it yourself. There's times to not do it yourself. This is a time to do it yourself. And it probably will be a lot easier for you to do it that way instead of relying heavily on too many other people. I also don't really see you talking that much to people, if I'm being honest with you. Even when Mercury comes into your sign, I think you're going to be a little bit more concerned with everything that you've got going on. You're not sitting around talking about it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to make it happen. I'm not going to just go to dinner and say that I'm going to do it. I'm actually going to do it. And that's what I'm spending my time on doing. And maybe the fact that people are wanting to talk about stuff is actually kind of annoying to you too. It's like, are we having another meeting about this? Why hasn't it been done yet? Why is this still on the agenda? Why is this still going on? For some reason, I'm feeling a lot of impatience from Taurus, a lot of impatience. And maybe that's kind of a push that you're needing. You're getting impatient with something and therefore you're going to act on it. And even the Knight of Coins, it doesn't mean things have to happen quickly, and because this is not necessarily the fastest energy, but it really is about doing it, right? It's about getting your hands in the dirt and making the things happen. So as long as there's productivity, I think Taurus is going to be happy. As long as there are taskless items getting checked off, you're going to be happy. And hold on, let me think about this, because I'm getting two things. It's you in the way I just spoke, but I also think it is someone else. It represents the energy of another person who I think has really good intentions, but it just kind of is getting in the way. I don't know why I'm getting so much irritability with this. Like you probably at the beginning of May are watching this and have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about. By the end of May, you'll probably watch back this reading and be like, oh my gosh, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So this feels like it's happening maybe near the middle to end of May as we're making that transition into Gemini season, where this person kind of shows up or whatever. Again, really good intentions, but with the Eight of Wands reversed right next to it, it's like it may even create more problems. They're trying to help, they're trying to step in, they're trying to be, useful, and it just kind of slows down your process, which was already kind of being hindered by an outside influence or something not coming through. And that could also be a little bit aggravating. And maybe there's even someone who kind of has cold feet or gets cold feet. One minute they're saying yes, the next minute they're saying no. So there's kind of a lack of reliability. That might be more applicable for some of you. And you're starting to realize like, okay, I can't rely on this person. I can't rely on this opportunity come in. I can't rely. And maybe again, that's a good thing. Like the fact that you don't have that security right now. And I've said so many times that Jupiter-Uranus conjunction, it was not about comfort. The eclipse in Aries that we had last month, conjunct Chiron, the Mars-Saturn conjunction that we had at the time of the eclipse, it was not about comfort. None of it was. We were supposed to be uncomfortable. We were supposed to feel a little bit like the rug got pulled out from under us. We were supposed to feel like stuff got thrown up in the air. Okay, we were supposed to do that because what comes next is we're supposed to find a path, a route. When Jupiter comes into Gemini, it's all about mapping. We're going to be mapping our life and navigating and finding new roads and paths and all of this kind of stuff. And we had to detach from the old plot that we were on so that we can embark upon this new journey. Okay? And the fact that someone is not reliable, or an opportunity or a circumstance is not reliable, is that discomfort to say, okay, well, I better create something that's more reliable then. Okay, so there's a lot of empowerment here, but don't forget the pleasure. I think this is a really important oracle card that we got for you, because as much as I know that you're wanting, to improve your life and to work hard and all of that, we also really want to make sure that you're actually enjoying this process and enjoying the outcomes and enjoying the results that you're getting from, kind of creating something new for yourself. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and pull out the clarifiers. So for those of you who are new here, the cards I'm about to pull out are the cards we'll cover in the comprehensive reading. So we're going to talk for another 25 to 30 minutes. So it's kind of like a whole separate reading. We get really in depth with all of these cards, and it's like a really nice supplemental kind of thing. So if you want to join, the link is in the description box in the comment thread down below. Or if you're a member, of course, you can just log in and see it in the members area. So let's go ahead and take a look here at the Six of Cups. What is it that Taurus needs to know? Ooh, another world reversed. Turning the world upside down. Ooh, another Three of Coins reversed. Priestess. Beautiful. Loving the Ace of Cups, especially with Venus in your sign. Ace of Swords. Nine of Swords. Okay. Queen of Wands. 10 of Coins. Yeah, that Page of Wands definitely rubbed me the wrong. This was the Lovers. Okay. Beautiful Sun, Four of Coins. Temperance, see a Knight of Coins. I knew there was like a flippy floppy energy with it. And we got a reversal and an upright. Definitely a flippy floppy. Seven of Cups, another Hanged Man, and a Hermit. Okay. So this is where we're going to pick up in the comprehensive. So if you want to join, again, you are more than welcome. All the info down in the description box and comment thread down below. Thank you so much, Taurus. You know I love you. Have an amazing month, and I'll talk to you soon. And happy birthday. Take care.